What's up, Capricorns? How y'all doing? It's time to get your December bonus out of the way here. Yes, I am doing these randomly. There is no specific order. I have the signs written down, and I'm going to cross them off as I go through. So, anyway, y'all know the deal. If you want, ooh, look what's showing his face. Capricorn card. If you want information on scheduling personal readings, look in the description of the video. Okay, and on that note, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. All that information is in the description as well. So, when I do these bonuses, the main reason is because I'd like to get some details that I may have missed in the previous monthly reading. But I've learned the hard way many times that it doesn't always happen that way. You never really know what's going to come out, but they're still fun to do. Ooh, 5 of Wands, though. What? Come on, Caparoo. What it do, man? Who you fighting with? Who you arguing with? Whoever this is that you're dealing with here, y'all just don't see eye to eye, do you? Just don't see eye to eye, man. What's the deal? Let's get 5 shuffles for the 5 of Wands. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Oh, okay. Big old fight. Moving on from something after fighting with somebody? Is that what the deal is? Yeah, you still feel a real strong connection with this person, don't you? Real strong connection. Boy, it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, actually. Doesn't have to be, though, but that's the only sign I have specifically next to the card of being abandoned. Okay? I don't know. I mean, there's still a part, even if you walked away from this, which you might have, but even if you did, you still feel abandoned. You feel betrayed. Like whatever this fight was, this person, they have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. But this is the type of person here who just is unwilling, like say you want to do things a certain way, right? Or you see things a certain way. They're unwilling to change their ways. And I know how y'all roll. A lot of times y'all like to do things a very specific way, right? Or like to look at things a very specific way. And this person right here, no, it's going to be this way, my way or the highway. Basically, that type of energy, translated however it works for you, is really getting in the way here to the point to where I'm saying if it hasn't already, it is going to erupt in a big fight. Big fight. Okay? Not something you're happy to move on from. Okay, because you have the 9 of Wands right next to the 10 of Cups. Right next to the 10 of Cups. Again, like I said, you feel very connected to this person. I kind of feel like they're waiting around on hearing from you, though. What I'm seeing here is that this person doesn't necessarily want you to go. They're like, yo, the door's wide open whenever you stop fighting with me. You know, y'all are both, I kind of feel like y'all both had that same mindset. Hey, whenever we can like stop fighting, you know, but then no, we just don't see eye to eye. So we don't see eye to eye, a fight's going to happen. But I think they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to come back, in a way. They're waiting for you. That may be the title of this video, Capricorn. They're waiting for you. Let's look a little bit more into this person that you're dealing with here. A little bit more into the person that Capricorn is dealing with. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Judgment reverse. See, they're not making a decision. They're not making up their mind. They're just kind of like sitting there waiting, hoping, well, come on then. You know, you can come on back if you want. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Six of Pentacles. King of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. Oh, there you are. See, they're holding a lot back. They do have a pretty bad attitude towards you. I don't really feel like they have too many nice things to say to you or about the situation. But it's a lot less than what they want to say. They're holding a lot back. Okay, they're holding a lot back. Could be a Saggy that you're dealing with. Could be another Capricorn. It doesn't matter, though. It could be anybody. They're doing the best they can to release and let go of this because, like I said, they just don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. What I am sensing is a very strong sense, a strong feeling of, okay, you go off, and if you decide that you can change your ways and not be so argumentative and not be so, then you can come back as long as you change. You know, how many times you heard that? You can come back as long as you change. But here's the fucked up thing. Everybody is always saying that the other person needs to change. But how often do we look inside and say, you know what, maybe there's some things I could change? You know? Everybody wants everybody else to change, but they don't want to evolve themselves. That's kind of what I'm seeing happening here. Cross watchers, don't get your titties twisted. Look at your reading, and I'll read it from your perspective. That's what's coming up, though. Well, let's see what timelines you're headed towards. Where's this situation most likely headed? Yes, Christmas giveaway is coming up. So is 150K, whichever one comes first. 150K giveaway or Christmas giveaway, one of the two. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Oh, the death card. It's a Dundala. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Also have Cancer on the table here too. Doesn't have to be though, but again, you're being invited. That's all it is. Y'all, all it is an invitation to start a new cycle. Okay? And I know you've probably heard me say that. God damn, how many times have I said that? How many times have all of y'all heard me say, new cycle, new cycle? All the universe does is throw out invitations. Okay? Throw out invitations. You're being invited to start this new cycle. Here's your next new cycle. Okay? More often than not, though, people don't. And I see you're struggling with it just a little bit. You're there mentally, but when it comes down to it, the new habits that you need to start and the old habits that you need to shed you're still struggling with that just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? But overall, as far as this situation that you're dealing with, it is a Dundala. It's a Dundala. Okay? Kind of still see that one, the other, or both of you is still watching. Like silently, like maybe peeping out the Facebook or the Instagram, silently watching. I don't really see communication. If communication is blocked, I see it staying blocked. Either way, though, I don't see it progressing and getting any better than it already is. Okay, so even if you all are in communication, it's just really piss poor. I don't really see it improving. You all just don't see eye to eye. That's just all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Well, things to watch out for. Things for Capricorn to watch out for. People, what to watch out for. Ooh, greedy, selfish people. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Last shuffle. Need to watch out for greedy, selfish people. I know that sounds like common sense, but let's break it apart just a little bit. Okay? We're not talking about people who are not in the position to help somebody. Okay? That's a totally different can of worms here. Okay? What we're talking about is people who straight up, flat out refuse to help anybody. For no reason. No reason. You know, there's a difference, again, between being able to legitimately explain why you can't help, or why you don't really have time, or why you're not in the position, or why you just don't feel like dealing with it. And then there's those people who's just like, no, I don't want to help nobody because fuck them, that's why. You know, watch out for those kind of people. Watch out. Okay, may sound like common sense, but you would be surprised how easily they can sneak under the radar. You'd be surprised. Okay? People who have no self-esteem. Watch out for that. They can turn, you got to watch out for that. They can easily turn into a leech on your back. Okay? Because there's nothing wrong with providing somebody with some support, some words of encouragement. But at the end of the day, it's up to the individual to decide to assign themselves a sense of self-worth. Okay? I get it. We all have our bad days. Oh, I do. We all do. It's part of being a human. Okay? But those kinds of people who are constantly, oh, I'm just not good enough. I guess I'm just not good enough. Poor me. Oh, I guess I'm just not. Just all fucking day. Every fucking day. And you don't let that person suck the energy out of you. No. If you give them words of encouragement, all right, well, fine. If that's what you want to think, then bye. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I can't make you feel like you're worth something. I can't make you feel good about yourself. That's up to you. And if you choose to say all this and talk down about yourself, get the hell away from me, because you're sucking the energy out of me and you're killing my vibe, and I don't want to be around you. See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. People who can't let go of the past. People who cannot let go of the past. Those people who always have that ex. You know the people who have that X on their mind that they haven't let go of. It's fucking years ago. Ooh, watch out for that shit. Watch out for that. Ooh, watch out for that. People who cannot let go of the past, who cannot process through and accept the fact that the past is in the past. Watch out for that. Okay. All righty. How about a freestyle spread for my cappies? Freestyle spread. This could be any number of things. The freestyle spread, no specific intention other than something that my cappies need to hear. It could be advice. It could be things to watch out for. Could be something new coming in. Could be something old coming back. You never really know. Something my cappies need to hear, universe. Three of Swords in the reverse. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, do not allow yourself to become addicted to negative emotions. Ooh, think about that. Think about that. That's become somewhat normal and acceptable, okay? To become addicted to negative emotions. Look, we are all allowed our time to grieve and be hurt and be sad and be upset, okay? And we are all not just allowed, but it behooves us to allow ourselves to get over it, okay? I understand horrible things happen, okay? But if you choose to keep repeating the same emotional response, days, weeks, months, years, you're not doing yourself any favors, okay? And I know there's at least one person watching this who needs to hear this, okay? If you're still grieving over something that happened 10 years ago, and you're still living by and repeating the same emotional response over and over and over again, that right there is why you keep experiencing the same difficulties over and over and over in life, because you have subconsciously programmed yourself to expect it. Okay? That's what I see a lot of you struggling with. Okay? And going around, you enter into any situation with that mindset, the universe has no choice but to give you people you can't trust. And that's how you create reality. So you have this big old accumulated snowball of, see, it just keeps proving me right. How many of y'all say that? How many of y'all have adapted a negative mindset, and then things keep happening to back up and support the negative, shitty beliefs that you have, and all you say, see, told you, see, I'm right, see, told you. That's because the universe has no choice but to keep providing you with evidence that supports what you believe. And all a belief is a thought that you keep thinking over and over and over until you hardwire it into your subconscious mind like a computer program. And that process can be undone, okay? That is what you are being invited to do. That is the new cycle you are being invited to start, okay? To start looking at life from a different perspective, assigning your past experiences a different meaning, okay? I want to see if anything new is coming in for y'all, though. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Let's get 6 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Pentacles reversed. Something new wants to poke its head through here. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Oh, yes. Yeah. Something told me to give that the intention. All right. So right now, here's what you need to work on. Because right now, the door is shut. Okay, that doorway of opportunity for something new to come in is shut. Does that mean that nothing can make its way through? No. Okay, that door can be busted down, but I would not recommend busting it down or accepting anything that busts its way through. I would know you can if you want. If you want to just keep on eating the same old bowl of shit stew and adding the same ingredients to it over and over and over, that's fine. Okay. However, I would highly recommend that you assign your past experiences a new meaning. Now, why the hell would I do that, Rich? What the fuck does the past have to do with the future? Everything. Everything. The meaning that you assign your past experiences is what is carving the energetic pathway forward for you. If you look back on something bad that happened to you, and you insist, you demand and insist that this bad thing happened to you, you are the victim of arbitrary circumstance that is out of your control in this objective reality, and that's what you are dead set on believing, and that is As long as you're assigning that, what happened in the past, that is the energetic pathway you are carving forward. And you are going to keep recycling and repeating those same experiences and meeting those same kinds of people. You're staying on the same vibrational frequency. Okay? But if you look back in the past and say, you know what? I choose to assign this a different meaning. That person that fucked me over, you know what? They did that for me. They did that for me. You know how I know? Oops, sorry about that. You know how I know? Because I know what I bring to the table. I know that I bring nothing but honesty, loyalty, commitment, stability, respect. I know I bring that to the table. So, you know what? If somebody else comes to my table and I bring all this to the table and they don't appreciate what I bring to the table, that doesn't say shit about me. That means that that person is a fucking idiot. And universe was getting them out of the way for me. Doing me a favor, because I don't want somebody like that in my life. It's not me that's not good enough for them. It's them that's not good enough for me. And universe saw that and got them out of the way for me. For me. But you know what? You know what? I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Okay? About myself. I learned a lot about my own emotional behavior. Things that I can fix, because at the end of the day, I attracted that person. Okay, I can point fingers all day, 9 ways of something. At the end of the day, I attracted that person. How? Not, I wonder if No. I attracted that person. How? How did I do that? In order to figure out how to attract new things, you must first figure out how the mechanism is working now and how it's been working this entire process, okay? That's what you have to figure out. So that's why, in order to attract new things, it behooves you to figure out how you attracted all the bad things first. Okay? Yes, it's very uncomfortable. It's a very, not a fun pill to swallow, but it's very empowering, because once it clicks and you're like, oh, that's how I attracted all and created all the shitty things that happened to me. Now, all I got to do is go in there. I know exactly what bolts and nuts to go to and what to tighten and what to start carving out a new energetic pathway going forward, okay, towards more prosperous timelines now. Because now I see what's fucked up. Okay? Now I see exactly where the problem is. Sweet. And it all starts with what meaning you choose to assign your experiences. If you choose to assign it as poor, pitiful me, this thing happened to me, then poor, pitiful me, shit happens to me is what you're going to experience. If you choose to rewire that perspective and say, you know what, no, that didn't happen to me. That happened for me. Okay, that happened for me. Because something better's coming along. Watch the magic happen. Watch the magic happen for you. Anyway, I definitely feel like the messages my Cappies needed to hear have come through. Okay, hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon rising in Venus. If your moon rising in Venus don't resonate, well, I guess I don't have a message for you this month. Go find somebody else on YouTube who flips cards, because there's plenty of us on here that do it. But I do appreciate all of you who tuned in. Greatly appreciate the positive feedback and the comments and the likes and all that good jazz. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, all right? Y'all have a good one.